If severe mental illness is causing someone to be unsheltered and a danger to themselves, we have a moral obligation to help them get the treatment and care they need.
In any kind of an involuntary removal, there oftentimes can be handcuffs involved. It's a great deal of stress for the person when presenting at the hospital, depending on what was happening, to have the person forcibly brought in. If the person is being evaluated to be in immediate danger, potentially to hospital staff, there could be administration of emergency medication to sedate the person. I would be hard pressed to find a story of somebody who felt better after starting their encounter with a doctor or with a healthcare provider as being forcibly medicated with a sedative. For the vast majority of the folks that we work with, if they're experiencing street homelessness or train homelessness, they have been failed by every other existing system to date. They've been hurt by society, they've been hurt by systems, and coercion to a hospital setting is disappearing a person. It's not disappearing the societal problem that led them to that moment. I think clinician and peer support is vital for providing services directly to people who are experiencing homelessness on the streets and in the subways. I think that those engagements and that outreach need to happen in absence of NYPD. There are existing programs in the city that do this outreach, and the existing programs are the ones that know how to effectively engage people and know how to work with these individuals who are clearly struggling. I'm never in favor of reinventing the wheel. I think we have a lot of fantastic programs in New York City. Oftentimes I see that because the results that the powers that be want to see aren't happening at the speed that they would like to see them, the feeling is, okay, well, we need to try something new. And it's not always the case. These programs need time to gather data to show, does this work or do we need to be doing something different? Existing programs need continued support, and they need to be better understood by the individuals who are making the decisions to close and open and defund or increase funding for these existing programs. I would invite anybody at a legislative level anytime to go out with any member of my team and shadow for a day and understand what the work is and get a real idea for how these systems work. This person's been on the street for 4 years. Why aren't they housed by now? And then you start talking about, well, this person doesn't have any vital documents. They're not eligible for housing without vital documents and an active income. Okay, well, let's apply for Social Security. No, we have to prove who they are first. Okay, let's go get their birth certificate. How can you prove that they are who they say they are when they have nothing? And starting from scratch and helping people accomplish goals that involve participation in the systems that we have as a society, there's no quick fix to these problems.